My name is Olivia, and I am a working housewife who lives with my husband Liam and our beautiful daughter Emily. Liam adores Emily very much, and they always play together in their spare time. On this day, they were playing house in the living room.
Dinner will be ready soon. Be a good boy and wait for me.
Yes. What's for dinner tonight?
Hey Dad. Doggies can't talk.
Was my part dog.
We're going to have a real dinner soon, you too.
Yay! I'm hungry.
I hope my food is for a human.
Don't worry, I've got human food for you.
You're the best, Olivia.
We lived happily every day like this. I have one thing on my mind.
Hello, can you hear me, Grandma?
Ah, Emily, you are so full of energy all the time.
How are you, Mum? Are you doing and feeling okay?
Thank you, Olivia, I'm doing good. And now that I've seen both of your faces, I feel even better.
I'm so happy to talk to you too, Grandma.
I'm glad to hear that. You can call me anytime.
The person speaking on the video phone is my mother, who raised me and my brother George as a single mother. I am very grateful to her for bringing us up without any complaints. Liam's new job has taken us away from where she lives, so we have regular video calls with her. However, Mom seems a little tired these days, so I decided to call George, who lives with her. Hello? Hey brother, it's been a while.
Oh, it's you, Olivia. What's wrong? You don't call me that often.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's something I've been worrying about, Mum, lately.
Olivia, I'm sorry, but I've been very busy lately and I'm tired. Maybe another time.
Oh. Hey. George. This is my brother George. He seems to be very busy at work these days, so his replies are very slow and it's hard to get through to him. So I thought I could call him on the phone, but he hung up immediately. I was worried about Mom, so I asked Liam and decided to use my annual leave and go to her house. I'm home. What? What's happened to you, Mum? You've lost so much weight. Are you sick or something and you've lost your appetite?
Welcome back, Olivia. I'm sorry I make you worried. Actually, I have an appetite, but I don't have enough money for food.
You don't have money for food? What does it mean? George is working, isn't he?
Betty cooks our meals, but we don't have enough money for food. So I only eat white rice and pickled radish.
I didn't know that. I didn't notice it on the video call, but Mum was extremely skinny. She said that George's wife Betty cooks the meals every day. I decided to wait for Betty to find out what was going on. When Betty got home, she tried to kick me out, but I managed to get her to let me stay. A few hours later, George came home, tired from staying back at work.
I'm home, Olivia. What are you doing here?
She just showed up suddenly without telling me. I told her to go home, but she wouldn't. You should say something to her too.
I'm sorry, but I was really worried about Mom. I tried to contact you, but you couldn't have a conversation.
I told you not to worry because we're living with her. What on earth are you so worried about?
You really don't see it? She lost weight too much.
Don't talk so loudly. You're giving me a headache. She is old enough to lose some weight.
Are you serious? Do you even talk to her?
I have to work overtime every day because of the economic depression, but Betty takes care of her.
I know it's hard for you, but it's too much that she eats only white rice and…
Oh, excuse me, I'm a bit thirsty. My throat's a bit.
Oh, well, we're doing our best. You don't do anything, so stop involving.
I didn't do anything. I'm sending you money.
It's only $100. Don't pretend like you were a bigger person.
$100. What?
I'm grateful to Mom too. I'd love to treat her better, but because of the economic depression, my salary is low. I didn't say anything because I know it's hard for you too. So, please don't involve.
As soon as George said this, the room went silent. I was so shocked by his story. Wait a minute. I send $2,500 every month.
$2,500. That can't be.
My goodness. Olivia, can you go home today? I think I caught a cold.
What? No.
It would be bad if you caught it and you passed it on to Emily. It would be a disaster. It's not too late. Go home now.
Wait. We haven't finished talking yet. When we started talking about money, Betty suddenly tried to kick me out. George felt weird with her attitude.
Wait a minute. Betty, where's her bank book?
Bank book? Why would I know? I don't know.
I was told that I'm too old to keep it. I'm sure I left it with Betty so I wouldn't lose it.
Oh, please. Don't say random things. You must have forgotten where you put it away. Please don't blame me.
No, my brain is still working properly. I must have left it with you.
I guess it's just your age. I can't help it.
Betty, bring it here now. She is healthy enough for her age.
What? You don't have to yell. I just have to bring it then.
Betty, having been yelled at by her husband, reluctantly brings the bank book.
What the hell? Olivia really sends us $2,500 every month. You told me we only get $100 every month. Betty, explain it now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Maybe the bank book is wrong.
No way. Stop playing dumb.
Hey, Mum, why haven't you asked George about any of this?
Actually, I was thinking of asking him about it. Seeing George working late every day, I couldn't bring myself to tell him. Betty told me she was having a hard time managing expenses, so I thought.
Have you? Mum, I'm sorry if I'd found out sooner.
You should have spoken to your family more regularly.
You were right. I am so sorry.
Well, it's all settled now. Olivia, I think you should leave. That is very annoying if you stay here any longer.
What are you talking about? Nothing is settled.
That's right. You must explain everything to us.
Yes, you'll have to make sense of everything to me too.
Betty tried to kick me out as if she still thought she could escape from this situation. Of course, she could not do that, and Betty, who was accused by everyone.
What is it? Everyone's acting like it's my fault. I don't know what's going on either.
Don't play dumb. You can't run away from this. You had the bank book. What did you do with the rest of the money after you deduct $100?
There must be $2,400 left. Don't tell me you don't know.
If we had that much money, we wouldn't be having such a hard time.
Well, living expenses? I think.
Living expenses? It can't be that much.
You don't know anything. Prices have gone through the roof, you know? Even vegetables are so expensive now.
Yes, prices are going up, but that doesn't mean they're that high. I understand because I shop too.
That's right. And I know the prices haven't increased by $2,400 either. Lying is pointless. What did you really spend it on?
Oh my God. When I realized it was gone. I can't help it.
I asked you what you spent it on. Don't be silly. It's impossible that kind of money just disappears.
There's not impossible if you use it for gambling.
Gambling?
Betty, did you do such a thing?
Hey, what the hell have you?
We were stunned when Betty told us that she had spent the rest of the money on gambling.
Oh my God. I didn't have a choice. Even housewives need to be refreshed and sometimes they win, you know? It's on a losing streak right now, but I bet it'll be back in no time.
What are you talking about? What the hell are you playing? Slot?
And your excuses are like you're totally addicted to it.
Why do you talk like that? That's rude. And I don't play slot, it's just too hard to sit there all the time. It hurts my back. It's not for me.
What is it then?
I'm into a healthy horse race.
I don't see what's healthy about horse racing.
When the races get exciting, people stand up and cheer together. Don't you know that?
I don't know anything about that.
She is nuts. I'm getting dizzy.
Aren't horse races only at weekends?
The local races are on weekdays, too. You really don't know anything.
I don't. Don't act like you were smart with that kind of stuff. And how often did you go?
Well, Monday to Friday at the racetrack. On weekends, I buy tickets online, that's all.
That's all? That's every day.
I don't understand her. No wonder we run out of money.
Betty spent her days at the racecourse. When George heard this,
Betty! That's enough. It's all your fault that Mum has lost weight and we are struggling with money. What the hell is going on?
Shut up. George, shut up. Don't blame me for everything. You should earn more money.
If you spend all the money I earn on horse racing, there'll be never ending.
well, it seems like you're probably spending a lot of his salary too. And I can't stand it when Mum eats nothing but white rice and pickled radish.
That's right. I'm starving all the time.
I'm sorry you have such a hard time. And if you weren't at home, how come the house is so tidy?
Betty, you can't be.
I don't know, it gets tidy when I notice. It's probably because God knows how good I am.
Of course not. I do the cleaning, because I love it.
Look, she says so too, so what does it matter?
It does matter. It means you do nothing.
Okay, I'll clean up and serve proper meals. And I'll stop gambling too. Are you happy now?
Of course not. Betty, I'm divorcing you.
Hey, you don't have to do that. I don't want a divorce. I have debts.
Now you're in debt. I don't even have the energy to get angry anymore.
Well, I think divorce is the right thing to do.
Well, I didn't realize how far she's come while we've lived together.
Not only she wasn't doing the housework, but it seemed that Betty was even in debt. Of course, when my brother said he was getting a divorce, Betty,
Please don't divorce me. It's not an amount I can pay back by myself, and I don't want to work.
No way. And I'll make you pay me back every penny you've ever spent.
Oh no. Olivia, please tell him somehow to help me.
hell no! I want him to divorce too, and also I want you to pay back all the money you've sent.
No, I can't. Please forgive me. I'll change my mind.
Of course, no. Do you know how strong the karma is for food?
Please. Please forgive me.
I can't watch this anymore.
I can't watch this.
Liam, what are you doing here?
You are late, so Emily and I came to pick you up.
Mom, why don't you just leave her alone and go home?
Well, I was so disappointed with the crying Betty, Liam, and Emily came to pick me up. They had been listening to this for a while, and they were stunned too.
Are Grandma and Uncle George coming too? Let's eat Mummy's delicious food together.
Oh, that sounds great. Please come, both of you. Let's talk about child support and refunds. I think I can help you.
Oh, you were a lawyer. Thank you so much. I'll take your offer.
It's been a long time since I've had a good meal. Let's go.
I'm going to do my best.
Yay! I want burgers.
Okay, burgers it is.
Hey, how dare you ignore me?
That's enough. You can talk to me, their lawyer.
What? What the hell?
We're going to their house tonight, so pack your stuff while we're there. You have to leave tomorrow.
Let's go. There's no point in staying here any longer.
Oh, Mum. You're thinking about only food, aren't you?
Hamburgers, hamburgers.
Well, I think we should go. Let's go.
Such a lousy family to let me be alone.
I know the word for this situation, it's karma. When you do something bad, it comes back to you.
You know a lot of difficult words, don't you, Emily?
I'm proud of you, Emily.
Oh, well. Bye, Auntie.
George and Betty went on to divorce. With Liam's help, they filed for alimony and all the money she had spent. Betty tried to move back into her parents' house, but they refused. She had no choice but to live on her own. Betty had to pay back a huge amount of money, including her original debt, but she gambled away all her money, hoping for a quick turnaround, but of course, she failed. She had no choice but to work part-time from morning till night, with no time to rest. She couldn't even play horse racing, which she loved, and she was miserable every day. From then, we were.
Daddy, it's time for dinner.
Munching.
Eat a lot and grow up.
Munching.
Hey Olivia, why doesn't Liam say anything when you do play house?
It's kind of creepy to watch.
You know, he's playing the part of a cat.
I see, Will, poor thing.
Hey Olivia, Liam is staring at me sadly.
I don't think so. I'm sure he is very happy to play with Emily.
Meow, meow.
Uncle George is a dog.
What? What? Me too.
You don't want to play with me?
Woof, woof. Woof, woof.
Since then, we have visited each other's houses from time to time. Life has become more comfortable for Mom and George, and he is not working as much as he used to. Liam and Emily also were playing house that day. I wonder when Liam will get a human role. Liam and Emily look happy that they have more friends, not victims. I wish these peaceful days could last forever.